Hello everyone, my name is Moni,
And I'm Naveen.
and this is Bora Bora.
Stefan Feld game.
Yes, so Bora Bora is one of Stefan Feld's older games. It's a dice placement action selection game set in Bora Bora.
Yep.
And shall we play it?
Let's do it.
Okay, so we're going to get it set up, and then we will see you in a second. Okay, so we are now set up for a two-player game, and the main difference in a two-player game is there are less action tiles, because the actions are all condensed, and then there are two less task tiles put out per round, so there's only 4. And so now I'm gonna kind of give a nice overview and a rules teach. So if you're already familiar with the game or would just choose to skip that, then you can click to the gameplay in the down below description. Okay, so a game of Bora Bora lasts 6 rounds. And in this game, we're pretty much going to be doing things like going out to the islands to get fish and score points for fish
resources.
and put out our huts in these areas to get resources. We're going to be going over here to the priest track and putting out our priests, and they'll earn us points every round that they're there. We're going to go up the tattoo track. There are men and women that we're going to be able to recruit. As sort of like an engine buildy, they kind of do things for you to help your game a little bit better. It's a total point salad, so everything that you do is going to earn you points. It just depends on when and how you do it. And so I guess let's just start with the different phases. So there are 6 rounds, like I said, and in each round there are 3 phases. It goes A, B, and C, and they're all nicely laid out here, the bottom left-hand corner of the board. And so it's a dice rolling game, technically. So in phase A, we start by rolling our 3 dice. And then after that, we are going to be taking actions with them. So it is an action selection with dice kind of game. So all the actions that we'll be able to take are all laid out here. And the main mechanism of the game is when you put a die out on a tile, it must be lower than the lowest die already placed on that tile.
Right. So for example, if I was here at a 4, Monique would have the ability to place a 2.
Or my 1.
Or her 1.
But the 5 I couldn't put on that tile because it's higher. So if a tile is empty, obviously any die is fine.
Right.
And so I suppose we can just go over each of these different actions. Do you want to start with those ones?
Sure, yeah. So this action right here, this is basically movement action or expansion action. What you'll be able to do is in the beginning of the game, we will have 1 hut already out. So Monique would also have 1 out if you want to just put 1 out.
So
For example.
yeah,
right there. Okay. So if I was to go here, I would place a die. And let's go ahead and for this example, I'll place a 5. You'll see that there are 2 different ways that we can move. One is via water pathways. The other one is via land pathways. And what I'm doing here when I put this down is if you see in between these different pathways, there's a die that shows a certain amount of pips. So in my example, if I played a 5, I have the ability to travel across a 5 or less. So I would not be able to travel in this fashion here. This is a 6. I would have to put down a 6 pip die. But I do have the ability to expand my villages out into this wooded area because it's a 5. Or I could go less than the 5 into this 2 here. I could have also crossed the water here. When I go into these different areas, let's say I took this particular path, I would then get the resource depicted there, which would be stone. Take the stone and place it on one of my locations here where I can house stone, and that would wrap up the turn.
yes. Okay. And then the next action is the priest action.
Yep, so priest actions basically go here. Again, you still have to follow the rules. So let's just say Monique had the 5 out there, and I'm going to play a 4, which is lower than her 5. I would take a priest, which are these little guys right here, and I would place them right on the 4 spot, right there, okay? And what that does is it's going to stay there for the entirety of the game, actually. And then there are certain things that could potentially kick me out of there. But for the example here, if it was wide open, I would go there, and then I would be able to take what's called a fire action. A fire action is listed down here. It's a combination of choices of 2 different items. I can take a God card, which we'll talk about later, or a God favor token. Plus, I can advance on the tattoo track by 1, or I can take one shell, which acts as currency later on in the game.
Right. So we don't get all four.
Yeah,
you have to choose
one of the first
both
two, one of the second
menu
two.
items there. And the only other thing that we didn't mention is if somebody is already on that 4 spot and he put a 4, then he can take any of it's 4 or lower. So you could go in the 3 spot or the 2 spot, etc.
Right.
And the amount of points that you get per round that it's there is going to change depending on what round we're in. The higher the round, the more points you get. Okay, so the next thing that you can do is you can recruit, or I'd like to say make friends with either a man or a woman. So the way that works is you put your die there, and then there is the lovely man and woman track here. The men are all the blue ones, and the women are all the orange tiles. And so this will allow me to make friends with or recruit either a man or a woman of 2 or lower, in the 2 or lower spot. And when I recruit them, say I recruit this gentleman here, he will come to an available space on my board. And when I say available, I mean there is no hut there anymore. So if I have filled in these 2 spots already, then I won't be able to hire another person because I have a hut there. So I would have to clear that out by taking this action before being able to hire more. And so what they do is during the next phase, which is phase B, then I will be able to basically tap into a power of 1 man and 1 woman of my choice. They do some other things too, which we'll get into in a bit, but that's the basic gist.
So the powers are all going to be listed in the top right corner of both the men and the women.
Yeah.
And we'll kind of go over those as they come about in the game.
Yeah. The next thing that you can do is this action right here, which I'm actually forgetting the name of the action, but that lets you do, I like to consider that action as like going to the market because you have a big menu of items that you can use your points on. And so what you get to do here is dependent on your die roll. So if I were to put my 5 there, I get 5 points to spend at this market location. And so what you can spend is up here at the top left of your player board. For 1 point, you get... you can tap into a man or woman tile already on your board. So say, for example, I have this woman here, and I were to go here. For 1 point, I can tap into that tile. I would scoot it downwards, and I get 3 shells. And you can only do that once per tile for the whole game.
Yeah, so I think we should talk about the men and women. The men have tattoos on their right side, and the women, on their left side, and the women have a certain set of shells on their left side. So the only way you can tap into those 2 currencies is by performing the action that Monique just went
going
over.
to that tile.
By going there, having an inactive man or woman, going there and then activating it by using that action there.
And so the tattoos allow you to go up on this tattoo track, which is going to reset every round. So that's like a temporary bump. And the tattoo track determines turn order for the next round, and it also gives you points at the end of the round, depending on how far along you are. The other things that you can do is you can translate 1 pip for 1 point. So if I were to put a 5 there, I could just put all of them down as points, 5 points. But that's not ideal.
Yeah.
Or I can spend 2 pips to do one of any of these 6 things. And so they are either put a hut down in this lower right-hand corner spot,
freeing up a
space, which allows me to hire more people. I can get a God favor token, or offering, sorry. I can get one of those God cards, or I can get one of any resource, basically. Right. So that is like the big hodgepodge task tile. Right. The last action tile is building buildings.
Yep. So we can
in order to build a building, you have to have 2 resources on your board that are next to each other. So if I have this stone and this wood and they're next to each other, no diagonals, only orthogonal, then I can go here. And so say I put my 2 on that action spot. I can build a building, and so you have 6 buildings that you're available to build here, and they're all corresponding with the die pips.
Right.
And so I can build a building of 2 or lower, so 2 or 1. And so say I take this 2, I would put it right on top of the spot where those 2 resources are. I would remove it, and now I have a building. And so buildings also score points depending on what round you're in. Right. So in the beginning, it's more like an early game thing. In rounds 1 and 2, they're worth 10 points, and then they go down to 7 points, and then at the very last 2 rounds, they're only worth 4 points.
4 points, right.
So you want to do it early. And it also gives you a fire action, which is one of the actions that Naveen described earlier.
2 and 2, the choices.
Yeah, the choices of stuff. So those are all the different actions that you can do. We mentioned earlier that you can get God cards, and that is when you take a fire action, when you're given a fire bonus action. And so there are 5 different God card types, and they all let you do awesome things. So let's just briefly go over them.
Sure.
The blue one will allow you, if you have a blue god card in your hand, in order to use them, you have to discard it with a peace offer or god offering.
Yeah.
God offering token. And so when you use it, the blue card allows you to put a die out that is higher than the lowest.
Right.
So
because the rule is always lower.
Yeah.
But this is the way you can break that rule.
It's the way to mitigate your dice rolls. The white card allows you to you put down your die, still respecting that same rule, but you get to use this as if it were a 6.
So, right, so it's more powerful.
It's a little bit more powerful. There's also a yellow card, which is not out, but all the cards are also listed on the player board here. So the yellow card we'll discuss later, and the green card as well. The red card, so the thing that we didn't mention about moving around this island here is that at the end of the game, if you are the one who is still in possession of the main hut area, I guess.
Within that
square.
Frame of the square there.
Because as soon as for example, as soon as I migrate to this island spot, I'm going to bump him. Oh, sorry, that's me. As soon as I migrate that way, I'm going to bump him off.
That's right.
And so he still gets to stay in this area, just I kind of like took the hot
ownership
seat.
or control.
Yeah, to control. And so if I maintain control until the very, very end, then I get the number of points of the fish that I'm next to.
So if the game were to end right now, Monique would get 5 plus 1, 6.
Yeah,
I would only have 1.
Yeah, correct. And so what the red cards allow you to do is upon moving there, you can spend that red card and score those points immediately.
So when taking this action, let's say I took that action, I would move in, I would get my wood, I would then play a red card along with an offering and say, hey, I want to score the 4 points and take 4 points immediately.
Yeah,
and
so
that's exactly how that works.
If you fear that you're not going to, be able to hold that location down, then it's a good way to just score those points already.
Especially if you have the card already and you have the offerings.
Yeah. So I think that's pretty much it for the actions. So once we've taken all 3 of our actions, we're going to move on to the next phase, which is phase B. And this is where we get to kind of ask for the help of the men and women who we've made friends with on the island. Yeah. So the ones that we have on our board, you can take the action of one man and one woman. So if you have multiple, then you have to choose. And so it's just whatever the power is listed, and we'll kind of go over them as we play.
And I believe there's 3 of each type of man and woman in the game. And we will see each one be played out no matter what the player count, whether it's 2, 3, or 4 players. At the end of the round, any people that we have not mingled with will get stripped and taken off the board, and a new set of 6 will come out.
Any friends we haven't made. Okay, and then after we do that, we go into phase C, which is broken up into 4 parts. And so the first part of phase C is the tattoo phase, and this is where we see whoever is the furthest ahead on the tattoo track. If you are on top, if your disc is on top, then you're considered ahead. And whoever that person is going to go first next round. And then each person scores points according to the number of points that's above wherever they landed on the tattoo track. Yeah. And then they get reset back to 0 because it gets reset every round.
Like most Feld games, if you're on top, you're in front.
Yes. Yeah. And then we go into the second part of C, which is scoring the priest track. And so for you score points for however many number of priests you have on this track.
So
Naveen has 2 of them on there, and say I have 1. So in the first 2 rounds, each priest is worth 1 point. So then Naveen would have 2, and I would have 1. And these stay from round to round. So you want them to kind of keep making you money. And the 3rd and 4th round, each of them are worth 2 points. In the 5th and 6th round, they're each worth 3 points. So they become really lucrative towards the end. After that, we go into the 3rd part of phase C, and that is where we can spend our shells to buy jewelry. So the jewelry is pretty much the only thing that shells are good for, except for maybe some of the task tiles.
There might be some secret tags.
Yeah, maybe some secret task tiles. But the jewelry is going to be worth however many points. It's listed at the top left corner. Each column corresponds to whatever round you're in. So in the first round, you only have the choice of these 4. And then the bottom tells you how many shells they cost. And so you just decide in turn order if you want to buy some jewelry, and then you buy them, you put them on your board. And then the last part of the round is the task tile area. So we always have 3 task tiles on our board. And these are like secret, well, they're not so secret. They're public objectives for you to score. And each round you'll have the opportunity to score 1 of them. If you are able to just fully score it, you just meet it in full, then you get 6 points. there is a yellow card, a yellow god card that we didn't go over. That if say for example, this task tile says I need to have 3 of my huts in areas with that specific fish on it. Say I only have 2 of them. I needed 1 to complete it. Then I can discard this god card with my offering, and it counts as 1.
Right. So 1 less of what was needed. So in Monique's example of needing 3 huts next to that particular type of fish, if she only had 2, she would then discard this along with the offering to be able to satisfy that.
The caveat is if you use that card, you only get 4 points.
Yeah,
you
so
don't get
2
the full
less
6.
than the 6.
Yeah. So you're only allowed to score 1 of them. So and if you aren't able to score any of them, then you just don't get any points, but you still choose 1 to discard. So whichever one you're able to complete, or whichever one you have to discard, you'd go face down to the right there, and then you would take a new one for the next round. And then it would go, so that goes in player order also, because you both probably have an eye on the same one. And so that is the whole round. So this goes on for 6 rounds. At the end of the game, there are some end game scoring bonuses that we are also going to be trying to complete as the game progresses, and they're all at the bottom left here. So at the very end of the game, you get 2 points for each of these god tiles that you haven't used.
Yeah.
And god tiles are like god cards. The only difference is you can spend it.
It's like a God Wild.
It's God Wild. So you can spend it as any of the 5 different types of God cards, and you do not have to discard an offering token with it. It's pretty nice. So we all start with 1 of these, and whoever has the majority in the priest track at the end of the round will also gains an additional 1.
That's right.
And so at the end of the game, for each of those you haven't spent, it's 2 points. You also score all of your points for the fish that you have out there. You'll score your points for your jewelry. And then if you are able to have... If you're able to buy 1 piece of jewelry every round, so you have to have 6 pieces of jewelry, then you would gain an additional 6 points. If you were able to completely fill your whole grid here with resources, or with resources and / or buildings, you get another 6 points. If you're able to complete it with all buildings, then another 6 points. If you completely filled your area here with men and or women, that's 6 points. And if you're able to put out all 12 of your huts onto the board, it's an additional 6 points.
So they're very specialized things that you'd have to be doing. I don't think anybody can do it all.
No, you can't do it all. You have to try to choose. Yeah. The last thing is also, if you were able to complete 9 objectives, you get 6 points. And notice it's 9, because I said you can only complete 1 per round. The exception is in the very, very, very end of the game. The way that it works at the end of the 6th round is you complete your 1 objective as usual, and then after that, you'll take a new one, and then you have the ability to complete the last 3. So within the entirety of the game, you do have the opportunity to complete 9 objectives. And if you are able to, then you get 6 points.
Yep.
It's really, really difficult. I believe the only thing that we didn't go over is the red god card. No. The green god card. Sorry.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
So there's a green god card.
Sure.
Here, I have it.
You have one?
I have it in my hand. I'm just gonna show
know.
it. So this is the green god card. Green. And so what the green god card allows you to do is during phase B, where we're trying to ask the help of the women that we recruited, it allows you to do tap into 1 of them twice.
Yes.
Or use a 3rd. So that's what the green card does.
Oh, and going back to B, how I mentioned that there are 3 of the same of each type. If you have hired or recruited 2 of the same type, when you perform the action, so let's say I had 2 of the same type of men, you would be able to do both of them once each. Does that make sense?
Yeah. So he's trying to say if you have 2 men who have the exact same power, you can use them both. Right. Basically, it just doubles. They represent 1. Yeah. Yeah, it doubles the power of that one that you're using.
And then if you use a green god with that, then it doubles it again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which
so
is
pretty good. Yeah.
Pretty powerful. Mm-hmm. Okay, so
let's go.
We are going to figure out who goes first.
Okay.
In our usual fashion.
All right.
Ready? Okay, so I'm gonna go first.
Every time, gotta go scissors.
Navine's gonna go second. So because I'm in first, I'm going first. I start with 0 points. Oh, sorry. Tab. I start with 0 points, and Naveen starts with 1. So go ahead and move your users up.
Right.
And in reverse turn order, we're going to put out 1 hut each next to a 1 point fish.
Right. So the options I have are here. What else do we have? 1, 2, 3, and you see the fourth one? Oh, 4, all the way up there. Okay. So, well, since I'm so accustomed to my example, I'll take this one right here, okay? Now, I do not get the resource by placing it here. It's just where I will be branching off from.
Yes. I'm going to start here.
Okay.
Is this like let me just clarify this fish. Yes.
Is that one of your fish?
I believe
Is that
so.
one? Oh, man, I should have blocked you. Okay.
So, so just to kind of go over what we have here, my 3, let me not cheat, let me put this back.
Oh, yeah.
My 3 task tiles are that I have to put 3 huts out on this fish here,
Yeah.
the one that I already claimed, which I would probably not be able to do in the first round.
Yeah.
This one says that I have to have 1 priest on the board and have recruited 1 woman tile. And then this task says I have to have 2 of the men and women that give you that action or that bonus. And so it's this tile specifically,
Okay.
the one that gives you a god card.
Gotcha. Okay. So mine are recruit a man, as well as, I think, be first player.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Well, no, we're
Go
gonna
to the black
we're gonna
every
redo turn order here. So if I can manage to get some tattoos more than you, then I would be first, and then we would resolve
then you
this
can resolve
after.
that
So that
effective,
would
yeah.
be okay. The next
kind of a
two
tough
things
one.
are a little similar to what you have. It's just basically have a combination of 2 either man or women of this particular type of tile.
Yeah, they give you the resources.
That one that gives you a resource. And this is kind of the same thing, but now that gives you 2 points.
wow.
Okay.
That's tough. That's
Tough, yeah.
asking you to recruit a lot of people.
That is asking me to recruit a lot of people, but we're gonna try it. All right.
Ready?
I think it's your.
You feeling good about this?
I don't like the fact that I didn't take that fish from you, but yeah, okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna roll first, and then you can roll after.
Sure.
So here we go.
Okay, 1, 4, 6. Little nice spread there.
Oh, that's a nice
Got
spread. Some butter.
Okay, 1, 4,
What?
6.
Copycat. Okay,
Wow.
so I'm
it's a
gonna go
weighted die.
first.
Okay, go ahead.
Right? Yes, I'm
it's
gonna go
gonna be
first. So I think that is too good. I have my objective here that wants me to do some stuff. So I'm gonna put this
Wow,
piece
okay.
out. Yeah, I don't know.
I thought you were gonna
that
go
I'm
for that
doing the
card.
right thing. What card?
This one right here is what I thought you were going for.
That
Would have been great.
would have been great. But I have already made my decision, so I'm
Yeah.
going to stick to it. And so I now get a fire bonus action. And
Okay.
so I can take a card or an offering. But I already have 2 offerings, so maybe I'll take a card. I will take the blue card, please.
Okay.
And so when you draw a card, you can draw it from one of the face up or from the draw
Yeah, you can
deck.
take one from here.
So it gets replenished
replenished
immediately.
immediately.
And then the other thing I will take is, so it looks like either a shell or a tattoo.
Yes, shell or tattoo.
Let's go tattoo because he's gonna wanna try to take first at some point. So we're gonna go tattoo.
Okay. So you
That
have
is my
finished.
turn. I have
All right.
finished.
So I will go ahead and take this 4. And where do I want to go with 4? I will go ahead and go. I'll go here. So I'm going to go ahead and take it.
Likely story.
Mm-hmm. So I will take a. I'll take this person right here. This is working towards what I need to get for those resources, that bonus right here. And so that's going to be that. I took somebody who's value 4 with a 4 pip die.
Wow, that was tough. Okay, so I really want to complete my objective.
Mm-hmm.
So I will have to go here as well.
Okay.
And I will hire, or not hire, sorry. I'll make friends with
I don't
this
have any
lovely
I
person
need
right
some-
there.
cards. I have no god cards. I need to grab some.
Oh, you didn't have any god cards?
I shuffled them back in actually when we're doing our examples.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay. No problem.
And that's it. So I just hired.
Okay. So those are your 2.
So the person I hired here allows me to build a building every round of a 3 die or lower, assuming I have the resources.
Okay. So then I will go ahead and. What do you have? A 4 over there?
Yes.
Okay. So that means I'm not. If I use my 6, I'm not shut out with my 1. I can pretty much go anywhere except here because that's already at its min. So what I'll do is I will take the 6, and we are going to go across the sea.
You're moving.
We got to use the 6 for the 6. That's the only way to get off that little, in that direction. So we'll go there. And because I went there, I get stone, and I
Okay.
can place stone anywhere I'd like. So I'm going to go ahead and tuck stone away in this little corner over here. Actually, let's put it over here. Actually, let's not. Let's put it over there. Final answer.
Final answer?
Final
Okay.
answer.
I am going to go shopping. So we're going to go there. And so that will allow me to do a number of things. But really, I want to be able to tap into my person here. So I'm going to get 2 resources. Let's go, well, where am I? This will allow me to get stone, wood, or offering. So maybe I should go with 2 sand. Will
You
you
get 2
please
sand?
pass me the 2 sand? Yeah.
You got it. Okay, 2 sand for you.
Thank you. I will place them next to each other.
Okay. So that in phase B, you can go ahead and go
Mm-hmm.
forward, huh?
Yeah, so I spent 2 points each to get 1 sand, or 2 sand, sorry. So that's 4 points. Yeah.
Not bad. Okay. So then what I'll go
Final
ahead and
action
do.
for you.
Yeah, with this 1. I think I will get on the priest track. Yeah. Let's go ahead and go there. And I'm going to go ahead and put this out.
So he's risking getting bumped off the track.
Yeah, so if in a subsequent round Monique plays a 1, then I get booted off.
Yeah, he'll be booted.
Okay, but
Boo-hooted.
I'll take that there for the fire action. So then I'm going to go ahead and take a card. Let's go ahead and... I'll go wild. Let's go ahead and just draw 1. Okay, perfect. So I drew 1, and then I will take a tattoo.
Aha! Darn it.
Well, I haven't hired this, you know...
You're not going to be able to buy jewelry.
What's that?
You're not going to be able to buy jewelry, just so you know.
Yeah, no, I know. Jewelry isn't a thing. I needed to hire a man, but it's not going to work out just quite yet, unfortunately.
Also, I didn't mention, but if you're curious about what this whole deal here, this is a big player aid that's just attached to the player board.
Yep.
So you can just ignore this, but it's helpful for people who are...
Right, yeah. Everything from here on,
Yeah.
just a player aid.
So that completes the phase A.
Yeah.
So now we're going to go into phase B.
Okay.
And so now we can tap into 1 man and 1 woman who we've befriended. So I have this woman right here who allows me to build a building of 3 or lower. So I will build my building 3 and the die pip 3, and I'm going to replace these 2 sands with that.
Okay.
Buildings I've built.
Okay, so
And so I built a building in the first round, which
so
gives
you
me
get
10
10 points.
points. 10 points right there. And then I also get a fire bonus action. So I will take a favor offering.
Okay.
An offering token, please. Thank you. And then I will take another tattoo.
Ooh, okay.
I tatted myself.
That's pretty good. Okay. All right. Well, I wasn't going to be able to hire anybody, so I will go ahead and take sand, because it looks like I'm kind of far away from all other sand. So I'll take sand and put that there. That's what my woman allows me to do. And that's the end of that.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So now we're going to go into phase C.
Yep.
C1, which is the tattoo track. I am further ahead, so I am going to
So
keep...
she's going to get 1 point.
I get 1 point, and so does Naveen, and I get to keep the first player marker.
Right.
It does get reset. Number 2 is the priest track, and we each have 1 priest, one priest each.
1 priest and 1...
So in the first round, it's just 1 point each. But I'm going to get this god token because we both are tied for the majority here, but I'm further along on this. I have the higher number priest,
Right.
so I get the god token.
Okay.
Next thing is a jewelry.
Yep.
Do you have shells?
I didn't slide down, no.
Okay, so neither of us have shells, so neither of us can buy jewelry. I guess that bonus is out of the question. And the last step is completing our task tiles or objectives. So I'm going to complete this one. So having a priest on the board and having hired or befriended a woman.
Right.
So I get 6 points.
6 points for you.
And this is going to go face down. All right?
Yeah.
And then I get to choose one of these. So this says if I slide 3 men tiles down, then I do that. Or this is just 5 resources. This is 4 buildings, and this is 2 of that type of jewelry. That type of jewelry looks like this is never going to be able to.
Yeah, one of them's out already right now.
One of them is out of the question. So I could go for this. Let's go for this.
Okay.
4 building tiles.
All right. I unfortunately could not satisfy my things.
Oh, you couldn't?
First time ever. Okay. So, so I'm going to get rid of this one because I don't think I was ever planning on getting this done. So that's out.
Okay.
And then I will take. So
Well, now the pressure's off.
the pressure is off of that.
Yeah, that is. I mean, it's pretty difficult.
Now, are there
to
only
complete
2 of
9.
these out there in this? In the
There's
entire
only
game?
2 in the
and one
whole-
is you need to buy it now to have it, so that's almost impossible.
Yeah, that one's not happening.
Okay, so that's not happening.
So don't choose that one.
I'm not choosing that one yet, and I think I'm going to need my resources to build early rather than later. So I'm going to go ahead and take this one, knowing that I'm probably going to want to get an engine building soon.
So he's gonna wanna hire or befriend 3 men.
Right, which is
and
kind of going on over
tap
here.
into them. So
Yep.
I'm gonna be cautious of that.
Okay.
So we are going to. That's it.
Clean up. Yep.
We're gonna go into the cleanup phase. So
Right.
during the cleanup, everything goes bye bye. You want to just put these all over
let's
there?
take these off.
So all of the here, if you want to clear them off, I'll put them on. So we get a whole host of new
Guys and girls.
new men tiles and new women tiles.
Okay.
So that was a
Yeah, quick round.
quick.
Yeah.
Yeah, in a 2-player game, it seems like it is pretty quick here. If you want to put these out.
Yeah, how many more? 2 more?
No?
Oh, these are all the new ones. Okay.
Yeah, those are all the new ones. And then
Sorry, just
toss this to the side. 4 of these come out, and then we're going to clear off the jewelry. Sadly, the jewelry was never bought. It's
No.
nice, good quality
Been a
jewelry.
good
but-
one though.
Oh, are these upside down?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so what are we looking at here? So kind of get familiar with the new tiles and everything.
Okay, so interesting. So we have. I should have bought that man
Yeah,
tile
well, he's
earlier.
fairly cheap this time around. So
I don't know how I'm gonna complete anything.
okay, so all right, go ahead and roll your die, and then I think we can get started.
Okay, sorry. I'm stressed out. Ready?
Yeah.
And roll. So we have a
3,
5.
4, 5.
3, 4, 5.
1, 4, 5.
1, 4,
Okay.
5.
Okay.
So what do I want to do? Okay, so I think right off the bat, I'm just going to. Oh, I have 3, 4, 5.
Yeah. 3, 4, 5. Yep.
Okay, I think. Yeah, like I said, right off the bat, I'm gonna secure myself a person. I'm gonna hire this gentleman right here.
Okay.
So it's one of my objectives, so I might as well do it.
Okay. All finished.
I am done. Yeah,
Alright.
that's just the one.
So then the next thing I will do is I will.
That does seem kind of anticlimactic.
Yeah. And yeah.
And so yeah.
Okay, I'll go ahead and go here, and this woman is gonna come on down.
Perfect.
Yeah, I will take her.
Okay, so I have a 4 and a 5.
As do I.
I want to get off me island. So let's go here. What are your numbers?
4 and 5.
Okay, so this would be
Just
shutting
like
you
you,
out of that. That's not nice, but I guess we'll do it. Oh, so I put one of my huts out here because I was able to cross this body of water for a 4.
Okay.
And I get a wood. If you can please pass me a wood.
You get a wood. That's for you. Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, so you are done. So what I'll do is I will go on the priest track, my 4, and so that puts me out at 4. That allows me to do a fire action. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'll take one of these blue cards to mitigate some dice rolls in the future. Okay, so that's 1, and then I will go up on the tattoo track. There we go. 1, 2. All right, and your final move.
Do I want to use it now? Or do I want... Okay. So I'm going to actually go here.
Okay.
And
So you have 5.
I have 5
points?
action points to spend. So I'm definitely going to take a sand.
Okay, so that's
So-
2 of them.
That's 2. So now I have 3 action points to spend. And so
You'll have to build again, huh?
I can... Sorry? Yeah, I'll be able to
Yeah,
build
with
again.
the woman. Yeah,
So I'm
it's a
going...
pretty good engine.
to... What are you sitting on top of here?
Sand.
Oh, sand, sorry. I didn't mean to ruin your hat.
No.
Maybe I... Okay. I will take I'll take a wood. So one more resource.
So you have one more ability here.
And I'm going to tap my gentleman.
Okay. Would you like one of these white or red cards or a random?
No.
Sorry. You get the...
In tapping this,
That's right.
I get the tattoos. So
That's right.
I'm going to go up on the tattoo track. 1, 2, 3 spots.
Ooh. You did that, hey?
I did.
Wow. I don't think I'm going to be able to satisfy one of these things again.
Uh-oh.
Are you going to be able to?
Yes.
Oh my gosh. This
Kind of.
Oh, I know what you have, a yellow. Okay, so what I'm going to go ahead and do... Wow, this is not good for me. So I'm going to have to take this and try to get some points there. I'm going to build. So I'm going to build my 5.
That's good.
Yeah,
Building
that's
is good early on.
Building is good. So that's going to give me 10 points, which I need to catch up with you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 9, 10. I love walking along like Monopoly there. Okay, so that's 10 points, and then I get a fire action. So I think I need an offering here.
Fire away.
Fire away. And in addition to an offering, I'm going to go ahead and take a... I'll take a tattoo. Let's go ahead and do that.
Interesting.
Yeah.
One thing I forgot to mention is if you are completely shut out of these actions, or you just don't want to or don't have the ability to take an action from here, you can always go fishing, and the fishing is up here at the top left-hand corner.
Gets 2 points.
It's a throwaway spot for 2 points. It's not a good option
Not
at
ideal,
all,
but if you
it's
have
there.
to.
So that's it. You're done.
That's that. Yeah.
Okay, so that completes phase A. We're going to go into phase B, which allows us to tap into 1 man, 1 woman,
Right.
and I have 1 of each. So with this one, I'm going to build my level 2 building here. So this will give me 10
Another
points.
10 points, go ahead.
So what is this? 15, 18, so 28.
28, yeah.
And here you go for my resources. And then I get a fire action. Am I at risk here of you taking a tattoo? What are your bonuses? Oh, you get a tattoo.
I might have a card.
You might have a card?
I might have a card.
What does that mean? What does the card do? The cards don't give you tattoos. Oh, the double. See, if you get 2 tattoos, if I get 1 shell, that's not worth... That's not... Is he lying? That's the question. I'm going to do it so I can force him to spend his card.
Okay.
I took a tattoo.
All right.
Wait, sorry. I take a tattoo and a card or a favor. So let's take a white card, please.
Okay. White card for you. We're gonna flip over.
Or it's an offering. I keep calling them favors, but they're
Yeah, I
offering
know why,
tokens.
yeah.
Sorry.
Offerings, you're
I
right.
don't know why.
Okay.
That's... Oh, and my other one is I get another card.
Oh yeah, there you go.
I'll take a... Let's go yellow.
Yellow. All right, that was a good card for you. There we go.
Thank you.
Okay. Okay.
There's no hand limit to these cards, by the way.
So I will be taking the tattoo from the woman, and then I will be playing a green card. With
I
that.
thought you were
have
just joking.
I have to. Yeah. So this is gonna be a discard pile here. So I'm gonna go up 1, 2.
So that card allowed him
Perfect.
to use the power of his woman tile twice.
Yeah. Or I could have said I'm gonna use a different woman, which would be this one and this one. But in this particular case, I felt that was good for me.
You wanted to go.
Yeah, I need to go first. Yeah.
Okay, so we've done phase B. We're going to go to phase C, which is the tattoo track. So Naveen is going to go first.
Okay, so we both get 2
round,
points.
so.
1, 2, and go ahead and put yourself to 30.
Thank you. And then
There
this
you go.
resets.
That's for you.
Thank you. Darn it. Okay.
And then, so now we're going to
Priests.
resolve the priest. Yep.
So you get 2 points.
You get 2 points.
I get 1.
And then I get the god tile.
Because he has more priests than I do. Man.
Okay, and now that the turn order has shifted, I get the option of choosing to buy jewelry, but neither of us have shells to purchase.
We're just not in the jewelry game.
Not going to go ahead and do
around.
that right now. And then...
It just doesn't really seem too lucrative anyway.
Right now, it's not so much. Yeah, so right now, I unfortunately have not hired a man here. I don't have 3 slid down, and I only have 1 of that particular type because another one did not come out in this particular round, which I was kind of hoping for.
Another one. Oh.
I unfortunately am going to have to get rid of...
This one's...
Oh my gosh, I did not see that. Okay, well. Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So,
So you couldn't complete any task.
I unfortunately could
Okay.
not, and I'm not holding on to a gold card, or I'm not willing to spend a gold card, perhaps.
Ah.
And I'm going to go ahead and get rid of this one. This is going to be a little tedious, I think. But what I will take is
It's first
this,
choice.
which I do
Oh,
have
that
access
was
to, and I know you have that also.
Such a good one.
Okay.
Okay. So I also wasn't able to completely fulfill all of them, but I do have a yellow card. So this tile requires me to have 2 people who give God cards, and I do have 1. So to complete the second one, I'm going to spend this yellow card with an offering token. So here you go, Naveen.
Okay. So you
And
get
so
4 points then instead of
This
6.
counts as being completed, but I only get 4 points. So
Right.
1, 2, 3, 4. 4 points is
Okay.
better than nothing.
Okay.
And so now I can get. Oh my goodness! None of these are good for me. So this is 2 people who let you bring your hut down to the bottom right-hand corner.
Right.
This is huts on 3 mountainous areas. I don't even have 1.
Ooh, not good.
Thanks. And this is 2 people who give you shells, but who wants shells?
Well,
Let's
that
just
guy
do
with
the
shells
mountain.
is going bye-bye, so.
I know. We're gonna go.
And so
mountain.
is she with shells.
We're probably not gonna be able to complete that, and we're just
Okay.
gonna have to be okay with it. That ends John too.
Okay, yeah.
So clean up.
Clean up. All right. Let's do it.
I'm just gonna toss these
So I'll
over
strip
here,
these off.
and then let's put these out. That's unfortunate because some of the objectives require you to have a certain combination of people, and we're just watching them go bye
Kinda
bye.
go by, yeah.
And there are only
There they go.
3 of each type. You
yeah.
said, right? Here you go.
So now none of
Close
us
that.
bought jewelry, so I'm just going to strip off the jewelry completely. Was there?
Yeah, we're both kind of going head to head on not buying jewelry.
Right.
So there, and I'm just gonna put these out, and then you are gonna go first.
I am, yes.
This round, right?
Perfect. I need to go first.
You didn't complete the objective that says for you to go first.
I need to hire a man, but you went here with a 3, and I.
Okay, would you like to roll
hire me?
first?
Yeah. Let's go ahead and do that.
Good luck.
Okay, 2, 4, 6.
Good
Nice.
spread.
Got a little evens.
Yeah, I feel like in this game you want to have like
A decent
one
spread.
high number.
Especially in a 2-player game, yeah.
Numbers.
Okay, 1,
Okay,
2, 6.
so
Okay.
6, 2 in
Interesting.
here.
Well.
Okay.
Okay, I think I'm going to use my 6 to go here. Take this one, which will help me in 2 different categories. Not only in this one over here, but also in this one. So it's a perfect tile for me right now.
So what you're saying is I have to try to secure first.
You have to try to secure first, but I can hold off on that one to a future round and try to score this one on the next round.
Yes.
So this is taken care of. I don't need to get first this next round.
Okay. Are you done?
That's it. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna go. Let's go move.
Explore. Okay.
We're gonna explore. So I'm gonna put out a hut this way because it's six
So
pip.
you get a stone.
So I get a stone.
This is for you.
Thank
Oh,
you.
I think your hut is gone sideways.
Oh,
There we
sorry.
go. Okay.
I think that's it.
Okay, and now it's back to me already. Let's see. I will
No
go.
pressure.
Yeah, pressure. Okay, let's go ahead and. Okay, so what I'll go ahead and do is I will play the 4 here,
Okay.
and I'm going to go ahead and slide down this gentleman here, and we're going to go up 2 tattoos. That's 1 action of 4 action points. I will then go ahead and slide
3 more.
this woman down there.
So you get 3
So
shells.
3 shells, yeah. We're getting in the shell
You have
game
2
now.
more.
2 more.
2 more action points.
Yep. So I'm gonna go ahead and what resources am I around? I am around. I'll take sand because I don't have access to sand. So I'll go right over there with it, and then I can kind of
Good placement.
move around from there. Okay. So that's those 2 actions.
Okay. I'm going to move again. So let's spread our hut this way across the water, the 2 spot, to the woody area. Can I have a wood, please?
Wood, yeah.
Yeah. Thank you. And then that's a 6. I'm going to spend my. Let's put that there. I'm going to spend this card
Okay.
and my offering.
Nice.
So
good
this
timing.
card allows me
Yeah.
to score this immediately because I'm not confident that I'm going to still have it at the end of the game. So it gives me 6 points.
6 points, pretty good, yeah.
So
Ooh, you are getting out there on the board. Okay, I need to do something about that.
I'm not doing too bad this time around. I
Yeah,
actually
that's
usually
pretty
do
good.
pretty,
Yeah, you're
pretty
getting out
poorly
there.
in this game, but
I'm not feeling too confident now. Okay, so
Naveen actually gave me all his secrets
I did.
before we played.
yeah, get lucky. Okay, so let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and so I'm there. I will. Okay, I think I've made my decision of what I'm going to do. So I'm going to go here. Now, this would normally be breaking the rules, but I'm going to play a blue god and give them an offering to allow me to break the rules here. And so I'm going to then...
So you're moving.
I'm moving, yeah. I'm moving into this stony area right there. That gives me Le Stone.
Nice.
Which goes there. And I'm going to be using an additional god here to then score 5 points. So now I've kind of tapped myself out of that.
Making it rain
So,
god cards.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, you made it rain 6 god cards. So I'm still behind there. That's the end of that action, yeah.
Are you done?
I think that's it.
Okay,
yeah.
so
You
with
got
my
one more?
1, I am not building. I'm going to go
Good
right there.
Yeah,
I'm
that was
gonna
your other option.
Boot Naveen
Dust
off
boot.
this priest track here.
I get it back.
Yes, you get it back. So we only have 4 of those max. So.
Right.
Okay. So
Oh,
I
you
put
have
that,
a free building action with the lady.
I do, yeah.
should have
That's
saw
why I
that,
was
yeah.
like, I don't think I need to build.
Yeah.
I'm
That's
going
pretty
to
good.
take my fire bonus. So I would like an offering token, please.
Okay.
And then I'll take a shell
Okay.
because there's just no point in fighting that fight.
You don't want the tattoos?
Nah.
All right.
That's the end of
That's the end.
That's it. Okay.
that's
so we're gonna go into phase B. So each one of us, I believe, probably in turn order.
Yeah,
right?
it's turn order. So I'm going to get, with this man, I'm going to get a resource. I'm going to go ahead and take stone, which I'm not anywhere near. I'll put the stone there. And then I will also take I'll take a wood just to kind of clean this whole area up right there.
Nice.
Okay,
That's
so
you're doing well in the
Setting up
resourcey.
there, yeah. I should have got that tile for 5 resources.
What tile?
It was one of the scoring tiles at the end of the round.
Oh yeah, In the first,
I didn't kind of foresee that.
Yeah,
this was gonna happen.
that was the end of the first round. So how
Yeah.
could you know? Okay, are you done with your?
Yeah, that's
Okay.
those two.
So I'm gonna take a god card. So may I please have the? Let's go with the blue one.
Okay.
Yeah, blue ones are pretty cool because it's really this whole dice thing is really difficult.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to build my last legal build, I guess, in terms of, can you see that? In terms of this tile, which is a 1. So I'm going to build it over these 2. So here you go.
Okay.
And so we are in round 3.
Yeah, so you get 7
So that
points.
gives you 7 points.
Yeah.
So this is a 4, 5, 6, 7. All right. And then I will take a offering token. Yes. Wait.
I'm looking at that score. You're double me. That's not good.
For now.
Okay.
You can probably catch up quickly. I'll take an offering token, please.
Sure.
And I mean, I didn't take a tattoo last time, so I might as well take.
Get a point out of it?
You didn't tap. Oh, I should have gotten the tattoos. I'll get a shell.
Shell.
Let's have another shell. Maybe we can buy some jewelry
Okay.
later. And that's it.
Yeah.
So phase C, tattoo track. Only
Okay, so I
Naveen
get
gets
a
a point
point.
here,
And
and he
retain
maintains
first place.
Maintains first place.
Our first player.
First player.
Yeah, not first place. Okay, so the priest track, you
So now that we're in
scooted me
the
out.
third round,
Yeah.
it's 2 points per
Right.
priest, and
That
I
was
have
good.
2 of them, so that's 4 points. 1, 2, 3, 4. Naveen gets 2 points,
1, 2, yeah.
and I get the god token because I have the majority
Yep.
of priests.
Gotcha. Okay. Jewelry, so it's going to be me to buy.
Oh, you have 3 shells.
I do have 3 shells,
You
yeah.
can buy.
What do you have? How many shells do you have?
I have 2.
You also can buy. I do have this woman that needs to go down. You know what? I'm gonna buy it. I'm gonna take it now. Yeah, I'll take the 3 for this piece right here.
The
This is going to
5-pointer?
be worth 5 points at the end of the game.
Sweet.
I think I will go for
I'm
it.
not gonna buy any jewelry.
Okay.
So, yeah, I only have two shells.
Okay.
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 So task tiles.
I am able to satisfy this. I do have 2 unused god tiles, so that's going to go
Nice.
down here. And can I have 6 points, please, to 31?
Yes, you may.
How about yourself? Were you able
No,
to?
you get to take one.
Oh yes,
first.
that's right. And I'm going to take 3 not same women since I have 2 of those already. So I might as well.
You
go
are
ahead and
set
do
up.
that. I'm set up finally.
Finally. Okay. I can't wait. Hold on. Was that floor planning? I can't complete any of them, so I think I will
Yellow card.
use a yellow card. Yes, and I can with my yellow card I can do either one of these two. Either have all three fishies, or 4 buildings. Let's go with this one. So I have 3 buildings built, so I'm actually going to use a god token to represent the 4th building.
Sure. Yeah.
As if it's a yellow card, basically.
Right.
So this goes
It'll
face
still
down.
be only 4 points.
I only get 4 points. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then now I'm gonna claim my what is this? Have 5.
Be on each one of the 5 islands, which you're on 3 of them.
Oh, each one of the 5 islands.
Yeah, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I guess
You're 60% of the way there.
I mean, with this one, I already have one of them. I'm just gonna do this one.
Okay.
Sounds like way easier to complete. All right. So that ends the 3rd round. We are halfway through the game. So we're gonna clean up now.
Yep.
Clean up. How do you feel about your
I don't know. I'm
position at the
getting
moment?
out of the hole is going to be a little tough here.
I mean, this is still anyone's game. Like we've
buildings
played...
are less lucrative. I'm set up for more buildings here, but
Well, buildings are still
lucrative.
moderately lucrative.
Moderately
It's
lucrative.
Still, this is
That's
the last. We're entering the last round here. You want to?
Last round.
Put these
Sorry.
up.
You said
We're entering the last round of the 7-point
correct.
point
Yes.
buildings.
Yeah.
So
So
if
gotta
you're
get 'em
going
done
to build
now.
a building, you
Now's the
want to
time.
get in probably now,
Yeah.
which
if
means
possible.
I will probably want to
Stifle that.
stop that.
You're going to need
But
some
we'll see.
resources to do that.
I'm also not going first.
That's
Yeah, and I need resources to do that. Oh, and you have resources.
I have resources. I set it up. Yeah.
You did. Okay.
Okay. Oh, jewelry tiles get wiped. This is how we can truly tell what round we're in. We are in round 4 because we're on the 4th row of jewelry.
Awesome.
Or column. Okay, so
Would you like
is
to
it
roll?
time to roll? Yeah, let's go ahead and do that.
Where am I? Oh.
Oh, sorry, I didn't shag yours back.
Oh, that's okay.
113.
Oh, you're gonna be a blocker
this is gonna be
extraordinaire.
time. Okay. Oh,
my
perfect.
gosh.
555. Most excellent.
I believe there's an expansion to this game
There
where if you
is.
roll a triple or like doubles or
If you
triples,
roll doubles, you get a god
you
token.
get like a god token. But unfortunately for me, we're not playing.
We're not
that
playing with that
variant,
expansion.
so.
That basically, it's kind of like in Castles of Burgundy. It allows you to manipulate your die up 1 or minus 1.
Yeah, it's like a worker.
Yeah,
Basically a worker tile.
if you've played Castles of Burgundy. Okay, so wow.
So starting with you.
Well, yeah, I think I gotta block you. I think I'm gonna go there. Well, you know what? I'm gonna be super nice to you.
Oh.
Well, actually, no. This is blocking you by me going there and taking this one because you will have to use a blue god, which you probably have, but I'll take this person right here.
Okay, so he means this.
Oh, sorry. Yes,
spot.
that spot.
You were so confident, and then you didn't go.
I was so focused
where you were
that I was
supposed
not
to go.
focused.
I will go.
Where's that piggy gonna go?
What?
To the market.
I'm gonna go here.
Exactly.
Yeah,
You
oh,
called
yeah.
it the market. Yeah, I knew you were gonna go there.
You knew.
I'm calling it.
I will please. Okay, 5 points. So 2, 4. If you can please hand me a stone and a wood.
Stone and a wood. Okay.
Yes, please.
Stone and wood coming your way.
Or actually, can I have 2 stones? Let me
2
give you back
stones,
this wood.
okay,
Yeah,
so
2
2
stones.
stones.
So I'm gonna put a stone there
Okay.
and a stone here. Perfect. Okay, and
Gotcha.
so I have 1 more point to use. I'm gonna slide this lady down, and I get 3 shells, please.
3 shells. Yeah. Uh-oh. How many shells is that now?
5.
Yikes. Okay.
I mean,
5's good.
5's good. 5's decent.
You can buy whatever you want. Okay.
That's true.
Yeah, I think 5 is the most expensive thing. So but both 9s are out. Okay. So you finished your turn. Did you spend? So you bought 2 resources. That's 4 points plus.
I slid 1 down, so it's 5
1 down
total.
for 5.
So it's your
Okay,
turn.
gotcha. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and go to the build. And let's go ahead and get rid of these. And then we are going to be building our 3 right over here. Okay. That allows me to do a fire action. I think I need a favor to be used. And then I will take a... You know what? I'm not going to do the shell. I'm going to take the tattoo.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll take the point if I can. Okay. Your turn.
Done?
Yeah.
Let's travel.
Yeah.
So I'm going to cross this way here.
Getting some sand.
I'm going to get some sand.
Very good.
Please pass me some sand.
You are
Thank you.
doing very well. Oh, no. I think I know what you are going to do. And now my last action, I should probably spend this one to go and build this one over here to get another 7 points.
You don't have to do that.
Should probably.
There's a big
You have a
difference.
5. What are you going to do with that 5? You're going to go to the priest track?
I have options.
What if I went to the priest track?
You could, with what?
With a 1.
With a, oh, I see.
And I'd bump you off. I'd take the lead there.
That's the thing that's nice about going second. We have reactionary. I'm in a reactionary position.
Yeah, this is
I
good.
could always change my path if I weren't going to the priest track.
Correct. Well, you know what? I'll do it. I'm gonna bypass the 7 points and I'll go there. So then I'm gonna go ahead and bump you off of that priest track.
Okay.
So it's gonna be
Bye-bye.
a 4-point swing there for doing that, right? Because you're not gonna get the 2, and I will get the 2. And then I
You
get
get
a fire
bonus.
action. So with the fire action, I will go ahead and take. I will take a random card, unfortunately. Okay, very good.
Did you get a random card?
I did, yeah. And then I will take a... You have 5, huh? So the only place you can go... You're going to have to use a card. Or you have to go fishing. From what I understand. With the 5. So I'm trying to think what I can do. So, should I take a shell? Or a tattoo? You know what? I'm going to go ahead and take the tattoo. I just want to...
It's always such a tough decision.
That is
One shell or one tattoo.
Gosh, so can
Because neither of
I'm
them
trying
do.
to think. Can you do anything to acquire tattoos?
I don't have anything
You
on
have
my
nothing
board
that would
allows
allow
me
you to
do that.
acquire a tattoo, right? So I should take the shell then, right? Because I've moving
Makes
up
sense.
1 extra notch still gets me the same 1 point, and I think that's the right move. I don't think you can get a tattoo from what I see,
Okay.
which
So.
might surprise me.
Done?
That's it. Yeah.
Okay.
You're
This is
fine
my
with it.
last turn.
This
right?
is your last turn. Yeah.
So I'm gonna have to. I can't let him get away with that. So I'm gonna have to do.
Uh-oh.
Well, is it actually better for me to let that go? Because how many points are they worth right now? 2 points.
2 points each. Yeah.
I think. How many rounds we have left?
2 more after this.
2 more.
So
okay.
we are in round 4. We're playing round 5 and 6, and then I'll be done.
Okay, yeah. I think it's gonna be okay. Remember this. This might lose me the game. If I lose, it's because of this moment. But I'm going to go.
That makes me nervous, actually. That
I'm
makes me
gonna go
feel
to
like
the
you're
pre-
doing something right. Yeah.
the priest track.
Oh, no. Okay.
So I have to spend
Yeah.
my blue god card and an offering. So I'm gonna
Okay.
put out a priest here, which gives me a fire bonus.
Okay.
And so I will. Can I have an offering token, please?
Yes. Get your offering token back.
And then, like I said earlier, this is always the weirdest decision. Do I get 1 tattoo or 1 shell? Because neither of them are as useful. You know, not one is not useful, but
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I'm gonna get the 1 tattoo.
Okay.
Just to force his hand a little bit. And I think that's it. Yep.
That's it.
So then we're gonna go into phase B. So starting with you, which
Yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and for the man, I must do this. So I will take a
Okay.
resource. Let's see what resource makes sense for me right now. So I can get into there relatively cheap. I can go there. So that's the one thing I don't really have access to right now is stone. So I'm going to go ahead and take stone. Okay. And then for the other one, now see, do I take the tattoo now? Or do I take another resource? Okay, let's do it. I'm going to take the tattoo. Yeah, I think I need to retain that.
That's what I meant by
Forcing my hand, yeah.
He had to take that tattoo there. Okay. So for me, I am going to take a random god card, please. Okay. Yeah, that's what this one lets me do. Please. Okay. And then
it green?
It actually is.
Is it? Oh, gosh.
So with this green card, I'm going to double the effect of that person.
Okay,
so that lets me put out... That lets me put out my 6
Had
building.
to keep it honest, I had to tell you.
Yeah, thank you.
I knew you forgot that rule.
And so I'm going to put this down
6 up.
there.
67 points.
Yeah, 7 points. Here's my resources. Thank you.
Yep.
So 7 points. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and a fire. A fire
Oh
bonus.
no.
Yes.
Oh no.
Yes.
I shouldn't have told you
Can
that rule.
I have an offering token,
Yeah,
please?
you can. Okay.
Thank you. And then I will take
shell, perhaps?
a tattoo.
Okay. I'll just satisfy a different thing, and then I'll come back and try to get first.
We'll see about that. Okay. So
Yeah,
I
we
finished
will.
this. That's the end of phase B. We go to
Yes.
phase C. So starting with tattoos, we each get 1 point. 1 point for me, point for you. And then may I please have first player token?
Yes.
So I'm going to go first next round, and you'll go second.
Very good.
The next one is the priest. So
we both
we are
get
in
4
the
points.
We're in the fourth
Are you
round.
here or here? I don't know where you are.
There, I don't know.
Okay.
We'll just say I'm there. We get
4 each.
2 points per, yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay.
And then I get the god token.
You do.
Because I have the higher numbered priest.
In worshipping.
Yes.
Okay.
And so we're into.
Would you like to buy jewelry?
This is the first time I have enough money for this.
Yeah.
I'm gonna buy that 7 pointer.
Yeah, 7's good.
1, 2, 3, 4. 4 shells.
4 shells.
That was expensive.
That was expensive.
That's cute though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So it's gonna go face down in my jewelry pile. Would you like to buy jewelry?
You know, I'll hold off. I do have this one that I should probably be sliding down to get the 4.
Yeah.
I'll hold off. Yeah.
Okay. What's the last one? Okay, the task tiles. So I did complete this. This task tile requires me to have huts on that specific fish. So I have one there, and my starting one.
Starting one,
so
yeah.
That was completed
6
without
points.
assistance.
I'll get you 6 points. 1, 2,
Thank
3,
you.
4, 5, 6. Okay.
I get to choose one of these.
Oh yes.
And so I think we have to. We have to take that from him, people.
There's other things.
Because he already has one.
Oh,
so
yeah.
we're just going to do it.
Okay.
We hate drafted a little bit there. A little bit of hate drafting.
Well, I have this one right here, which is 2 of those, right? So that is this person.
Oh, you have
this
both,
person.
yes.
I
That's
do.
6.
6
1,
points.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay.
About 49.
And I thought you were going to hate draft having 4 women because I have 3 and I should be working on a 4th.
Yeah, they're both.
They're both, yeah. Okay. But it would have been tough for you to satisfy it also.
That would have been really difficult for me.
Yeah. Okay.
So that is the end of the 4th round.
4th round, yeah.
2
So
more
let's
rounds to
go
go.
and move this over and I'll take these off.
So, are you feeling a little bit better?
Yeah, you know, I didn't like the fact that you built there with the green and then got up there on that track. But it happens. It does.
Okay, so we're putting out 4 of these. Here, these are the women tiles.
Okay.
These are the men tiles. Wow.
Okay.
It's always so hard with these because
Yeah.
you never know which ones you're going to get. It's kind of like life. Being a box of chocolates.
Box of chocolates.
Did you not get the reference? Okay.
Kind of like that.
Bora Bora.
You get those fruit-filled ones, and then you're like, put it
Oh yeah, Navi does it like
you didn't buy it. You just kind
he
of
does like fruit-filled truffles.
Yeah, I always feel bad.
Well, neither do I actually. I don't know.
I think the worst is the coconut one. If you like the Coke.
I think the cherry. The cherry.
Oh, that syrupy cherry one?
Yeah, it's like a cough medicine chocolate.
Yeah, we're probably hating people. People are hating us. Okay.
Sorry. Okay, so ready to roll?
Yep, go ahead. We're yucking their yum. Oh,
Whoa.
466. This is okay. I don't know. You made it work last time though. You had the right 4, 4, 5.
Wow, look at us with
Okay.
the doubles.
Okay.
I mean, I guess there's a pretty high chance of getting doubles.
Where goes it you?
So I need a few things to happen for me here.
Mm-hmm.
I need to. What do I want to do?
Wow, this is interesting.
Okay, so there's nobody out here who gives the tattoo thing. So this is just out of the question.
No tats.
So I could try to get this fulfilled. Actually, no, I can't. There's nobody there for that either, unless I use a card. So I can try maybe for that. This is gonna be a tough. This is gonna be a tough one, to tell you the truth.
Mm-hmm.
Let's travel.
Okay.
So we're gonna travel across this way here. So I need my hat. So can I have a stone, please? And I'm not gonna spend a card because I know that I have that one in the bag for sure.
That's right.
They bumped him out.
That's right.
Sorry.
Well then, I see what you've done. Mm-hmm. Okay, so what I will go ahead and do next is let's go ahead and I know you're going to want to build, so let's go ahead and build.
Okay.
So I'm going to build. These two are going to come off, and I'm going to build my 4. So that's going to go out. So can I please have 4 points now, because we're in the 5th round.
There you go. Yes.
Help
In the
myself
5th
to
and 6th
those.
round, it's 4 points.
Yeah. And then I get a fire action, and a fire action would give me... let's go ahead and take a god card. Let's go ahead and take this one right here. Okay. And then I refill. And after refilling, I get to either take a tattoo or a shell. I will take a shell. Tattoo.
Are you sure about that?
I'm not sure about that, actually.
No?
No, but I made peace with it, so I'll go with it.
Okay, so we had some massive technical difficulties. So sorry for the really long overhead shot, but one of our files crashed. Yeah.
Can't even tell.
No,
Who knows?
we haven't.
What?
Okay, so I think we're in the 5th round, and I'm about to take my second action. So I'm gonna do it now. So I'm gonna go here to the priest, and since I put a die of 6 pips down, and since I already have one at 6 and 5, you can put a priest out on anything lower than a 6. So I'm going to do some bumping. I'm Mr. Naveen's priest, so he goes down to 3, and then I'm going to take a fire action, a fire bonus. So can I please have I'll take a random, please.
You're taking a random?
Yeah, a random card.
Okay.
Thank you.
Would you like a tattoo?
Interesting.
Perhaps?
And then I can have a tattoo or a shell. I only have 1 shell, so I will...
Some good looking shells.
Huh? Let's do tattoo.
Mm-hmm.
And that completes my action.
Okay. So, what I will do is I will play a 5 to move. I will go ahead and move
Moving on up.
here. And then I am going to I will play this card to immediately score it. So I get 5 points, please.
5 points?
Yeah, for
You're red?
Yeah, red.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Better this whole time. So 5 to immediately score it. And I get wood. Yes. That's not wood. This would be weird.
Nice try.
Yeah. Good. Your turn.
My turn? Okay, I'm going to go to the market. I don't know if this is the right thing to do.
Okay. This is interesting.
Why?
I'm looking at the end of round scoring, like what we have to take.
Yeah.
It's not very good.
It's not.
It's not very good for either of us. This is not good.
Okay, never mind. I'm not going to go there. I'm going to go and I'm going to recruit somebody.
Okay.
I'm going to go to recruit this gentleman.
That chap.
Yeah. That's it.
Very good.
Thank you.
I see what you're doing.
You do?
I do. Yeah, you need that wood. He'll provide it. He'll provide it. Okay,
He's a hard
so
worker.
yeah, he is a hard worker. Well,
What's that
I
be,
think
man?
this is an important move right here. This will be an 8-point swing if I do this, so I should do this. So I'm gonna go here, and I'm gonna move into this territory, knocking you off,
Okay.
getting myself wood, and let's go ahead and put that wood.
Oh, I was knocked off.
There yonder. Yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and put that one right there. Okay, and that's
Done?
it. Yeah.
I think that's it.
That's it. Yeah.
Yes, that is it. So we are going to go to the B phase. And I'm first, right? So I'm going to get my wood with this person.
Yes. That makes sense.
Please. Thank you, thank
Give
you.
another one of those green.
And then yes, as a matter of fact, I do. So I'm going to turn in this God card and the offering token in order to build my 5. I'll
Yeah.
build it here.
So it's gonna give you 4 points.
So it is going to give me
4 points.
4
and
points
You got
and
fire
a
action.
fire action. So here are my resource
Yeah,
tokens.
you got a nice little engine there.
Thank you. Can I have a favor or an offering
Offering.
token?
You
I
got it.
cannot get that right. Offering.
Offering.
And then a tattoo.
Okay. Offering and tattoo. You got it.
And you?
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and for the guy I'm gonna get a resource. So let's go ahead and get sand. And then for the I might just get a tattoo. I think I need to get a tattoo. I'll take the tattoo.
No.
Yes, I think it's needed because I can finally satisfy this thing that I've had since the beginning of the game. It's an introductory.
It lasted 5 rounds.
I know.
That's pretty impressive.
Didn't come together.
No, yeah, sometimes they don't.
Okay.
Okay, so we're gonna go into phase C.
See?
So we do the tattoos. We each get 1
So-
point. Blue, can you move me up 1 point, please?
Yes.
And you are ahead of me, so
Yes.
you get to go first next round.
Okay. So then the
We reset the tattoos,
Right.
and then now we go
priest's
track.
Or-
So
So you're gonna get 9 points because you have 3 times 3.
yeah, now we're in the 5th round, so they're 3 points each. So I get 9, and you get 6.
Yes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yep.
And then I
You will get the
get
god.
the god token.
Wow, you have a good amount.
just
of
racking
those.
them
I should
up.
probably be using mine.
I don't know. They're
Yeah.
purple and cute. Okay, so would you like to buy jewelry? With my my one
with
shell.
my one shell, I might as well. I might as well.
Okay. Oh,
Let's-
I don't know.
Go ahead. Oh, sorry. I feel like by
Oh,
you
sorry.
asking me, I
I've
was-
totally missed.
Okay. So one shell means one.
I'm not gonna buy anything.
You're electing not to purchase.
I'm
Okay.
electing not to purchase.
Okay. And I finally have completed this task right here. This is having a man and also having the first person.
Yay!
Yeah, first player. There we
So
go.
6 points for you.
6 points for me. Yes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Now
Oh,
this
you could
is-
have completed that at any time by turning in the yellow card. Just getting 4 points.
I like it 6 points, so you know.
Yeah.
it's
Those 2 points.
oh, yeah.
Okay, which one would you
Now
like?
I'm nervous because how many of those fish am I on? 1. Am I only on 1 of those? Here's 1 fish, 2 fish.
Red
Where's-
fish, blue fish?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Are you talking about this one?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's this
yeah,
one,
it's
this
that.
one.
Okay, so that's a
and that
long
one.
journey there. I don't think I'm gonna take that one. Shells, that's really hard, and there's no way I'm gonna employ 4 guys. So I'm gonna go with the sand here.
Okay.
Because you can have resources beyond.
Yeah, you can hoard the sand if you'd
You can
like.
have resources beyond, yeah.
You could be a sand hoarder. Okay,
Sand
I'm
hoarder.
going to turn in this one because there's no way I'm going to get another one. I'm just not willing to spend that kind of money. That
Okay.
kind of die usage. So I already have one here. So I
Yes.
must turn in a yellow card and
Okay.
an offering
Okay.
in order to complete it. But I only get 4 points.
points,
So
okay.
4 points for blue, please. And then I think I will. I'm not
Did you
confident.
give me a 6 here? I don't know.
I think so.
Okay.
I'm not confident that I can get another 2 people, or another 2 men, so I will take this.
Okay, perfect. Let's clear off.
That completes
Okay.
round 5, and we're going to do some cleanup. Yay. Hopefully things go smoothly.
Yeah, we can keep it going.
Alright. So last 4 objectives here if you want to put those together. And then the last women tiles.
Interesting. Those are some interesting tiles there. Okay.
And the male tiles.
So I'll be first, so I'll take my die.
We've got something a beeping.
Yeah. Like, who dat? Alright, here you go.
Okay. Okay, last round.
Last round, and
So,
this is where I'm
you're
going to make
first,
my
so
30-point
roll the-
move. So.
Roly poly.
Oh, okay. 1, 2, 5.
That's
1, 2,
actually
5.
pretty good.
That's
1, 2, 5. That's a good spread.
doable.
So you got a high number in there and some
Some
blockers.
blowies. Some blockers, yeah.
Okay.
What do
2,
you
3,
got?
4. Interesting.
1, 3, 5, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Yeah. So. What
yeah.
to do? Okay. So.
Shame.
Shame.
Goodness. What that goes. I guess I can't get that tile. I don't know why I pulled that tile then. What was I thinking?
Which tile was that?
This one.
Oh. Okay, so what I'm going to be doing on my turn here is I'm going to go here. And then I'm going to spend this, though, to represent a white god.
So you turned it into
So
a
it's going to
6.
represent a 6. Now, I leave the die at a 1 pip, but I have a 6 value.
Yes, which
Okay.
means he wants to clarify that he's still blocking me.
Yes.
He's still
You may not
blocking
go
me
there.
from that tile, but
But-
he gets to use it as if it's a 6. Very good.
Just want to clear
Well played.
it out. Yeah, so what I'll do is I'm going to drop this one for 4 shells, please.
Yeah, they're all on your side.
Correct. 1, 2, 3. This is a 4. Okay, so that's 1 of my 6. I will take a wood and sand, and wood. And then I will go ahead and, so that was 1, 2, and then I guess I'll drop this one down with my remaining 1. So that was 2, 4, 5, 6. I'll take 2 more shells. 2 more shells. I should have actually picked up that thing that had the 5 shells.
Yeah, well, yeah, how could you know
Right,
at that point,
right.
It's hard to tell.
So that is my action there.
That's your action, Jackson? Okay,
It is.
I'm going to go... I will spend this to travel. Let's go places. I'm going to go across the water.
Okay.
Here, so I get a favorite
Fish,
token.
yeah. Favorite token.
I get an offering token. That's never going to be corrected.
What game is that favorite token?
I'm pretty sure there are a lot of games that give favorite tokens.
But the one game. The one that you
The
think of.
one!
Yeah.
Which game are we referring to? Okay.
Okay. Since I have the sand mission here, well, I guess I can do this. I'll go here. And we're going to go ahead and gather a woman. Let's go ahead and I'll take this one right here. This could come in handy. I can see
That
that.
lets you move across with a die value of 2.
Right.
Okay. Are you finished?
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
Okay, then I'm gonna go. Oops, this is 2. I'm gonna go across the way.
You're gonna go here?
Yeah.
Nice. Okay.
So, offering token, please.
Offering token is yours.
Thank you. So I figured, I guess towards the end of the game, it seems like a good idea to try to get some ground. Those points are looking kind of nice.
Yeah.
It's just so hard because you only have 3 actions every round.
Yeah.
So it's like what are
this
you
is my
gonna
last
do?
one here, so.
You want to do everything, but you just can't.
Yeah.
You just can't do it.
Like I don't like you taking that.
So that's good.
I do have this god token though. I could go in there and just take it back. All right, I'll go here, and I will go here. It'll be worth 3 points at the end of the game if I do.
Okay.
So then I'll take that. I get a fire action, which allows me to. I definitely know I'm taking tattoo. Because shells, there's nothing more valuable than a 4 shell, right? Yeah.
Yeah, 4 is
Yeah, so I'll take the tattoo, and then now definitely will need this. Yes. Okay, perfect. Thank you. Sorry about that.
Okay. So I am going to spend this God card with the offering token in order to be able to place my 3 in the priest area. And we're going to bomb.
Undoing everything I just did. Let's see. Okay.
Sorry.
I had a feeling.
There we go. That's for you.
Okay.
So I now get a fire bonus action. So I think I will take a white card, please.
White card? Okay.
Yes. Thank you. And then I will take a tattoo for the same reasons that you did.
Yeah.
Because I only have 1 shell, and who cares about another one. And I think that's it.
I think so.
That's
that
it.
Might be
That was the last action of the
was it.
game.
This is technically supposed to flip.
Well, okay.
There you go. Okay.
Okay, so phase B, starting with you.
Phase B for me. So I will be taking a resource, sand, because I need sand. Even though my board is filled up, you are allowed to have more resources in order to satisfy these things here. So
Looks like he's working on some objectives here.
yeah, so I have that sand there. Okay. And then okay, so I've taken from the gentleman. So now I might as well double up on something here. And so I'll double up. And I want to double up possibly. Yeah, I'll have to move into here. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, and so I didn't really have to use that thing, but
You get an offering token
I do get an offering.
for going in there.
I don't think it does anything for me though.
But
At this
you
point.
never know.
Okay.
Okay, so I get to recruit the help of these people, right? So for this doesn't matter. I guess I'll get a card.
Sure.
So let's do the green card, please. Which I'm actually just gonna spend for the
For the action.
the other one, the female tile. And so I'm going to build my last building.
Wow. Did it all with
Wow.
buildings, huh?
Yeah.
Amazing.
I went the building route. Felt lucrative.
You did great there.
And
That
I'm
was
going
pretty good.
to get. Not that any of this really matters anymore. I guess pass me a card, please.
Sure.
Because I don't think these are worth anything at the end of the game. No, they're not.
No, they're not. Yeah.
So I'll just take a card and then. Oh, that was a good one.
Did you get the gold? Did
I
I
just
pass you a
realized
gold?
what could have been helpful.
Yeah.
And then I will definitely take a tattoo. Okay. So now that we've finished phase B, we're going to do the tattoo scoring. So we both get 1 point. So 1 point for you, 1 point for me,
Yes.
please. And then I will take first. So you can pass me the first tile. You can have this one. Thank you. And then we're going to go to the priest. So I have 4 priests times 3 points. So it's 12 points.
So
And then you have 2
105.
times 3. So 6, 1, 2, 5, 6. And I'll take the god token.
Yep. Wow. Those are all done. Wow.
I want the god token route, really. And then we can buy jewelry. So I have 1 shell. No reason not to spend it. It's not going to do anything for me at the end of the game. So let's spend it on a 1 pointer.
Okay.
looks like a feather pin. Yes.
Okay. And I'm going to spend my 4 on this strap. Anklet?
Looks like a bracelet or an anklet, yeah.
Headband?
I would say so. Well, I don't think it's a headband. Okay, so jewelry has been purchased. Now we go into our task tiles. So we're at the end of the game, so this is going to work a little bit differently. So first, I'm going to complete I'm going to complete this one.
Having the 3 fish?
Because it gives me, but I think I'm only in 2 of them.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm not in this one.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
So I have to, is this the same fish?
That is the same fish, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not in that one. So I have to turn in this.
Okay, so you can get 4 points, right?
This copy,
So I'll get you
I get 4
109.
points. And then I can take a tile. What do you have? How many god cards do you have?
I have a card.
1? I guess this is the easiest one.
Yeah,
Already there.
You can score that. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then it's your turn.
Okay, so let's just go ahead and score having 3 sand. 1, 2, 3. Okay.
Yep, that's 6 points.
6 points, please.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay,
Yeah,
and then I will take this one with the.
Yeah, it's debating. But I was
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
what card is in your hand? Okay, so
I
it
have
sounds
this
like
right
it's
here.
white.
I have it somewhere else.
That doesn't count.
You can
You
use
have
it.
to. No, you have to have the actual card.
Can't you use it as? Oh,
No,
that's
that's only
right.
used
That's
to-
only in the thing.
To
Okay.
like
Well,
work
then,
as one.
Do I have? No, I don't have anything else though. It works out.
Oh, you don't
Yeah.
have. Do you have a white card?
It's a white card.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah, it's a white card. Oops.
I was gonna say.
Oops.
Okay, that's
Okay.
good. So now that we've done that,
Okay.
the end here is we now have the ability to score the rest of our
Right.
task tiles. So in order, so I can score this one with the help of. I'm only in 2 mountains, so with the help of a god tile, I can spend it for this to get 4 points.
So then, can I do that for this? With
If
the help
you-
of a god tile.
Yes.
Okay, so I will be able to do that.
Yeah, you will
Okay.
be able to do
Okay.
that. So I'm going to spend this because this tile requires me to be on 3 mountains, and I'm currently on 2. So I spent that for my 3rd one. And I flip it over, and I get 4 points. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I also have 3. I have
Yeah,
at least
priest.
3 priests, so I get a full 6 for that one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I can't score that one at all, so I don't get the bonus. I was 1 tile.
Oh, is that right?
Bonus.
You needed the 9 there.
Yeah,
Okay.
I shouldn't have taken this tile, knowing that like a lot of those
Had gone by.
Had gone
Knowing
by
I had
already.
one also, I think. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh well.
Okay.
You live and you
But I
learn.
think you're doing pretty well here. So let's see. So I'm gonna go ahead and score, having just 4 women.
Okay.
Okay.
So,
that's
6 points.
Yeah.
Oh,
so,
you did recruit a lot of people.
Yeah, I did, and then 3.
That are not the same?
Different women. Yeah, exactly. 3 different ones. So it's another 6.
Yeah, they're all different actually.
Yeah. And
That's pretty
then
good.
this one I'm gonna get because I have one of these, and then this will represent
The yellow card.
Yeah, which will then get me 4.
Did you? Oh, so you hadn't completed some earlier, right?
At the very first round, yeah, I couldn't get
Oh.
off the starting block there. So
That is okay.
yeah,
So
actually the first 2 rounds I couldn't, and then round 3 on it just all
you were
flew.
able to
Mhm, yep.
complete them. So that completes all 6 rounds. Now we're going to go into final scoring.
Right.
So that was already kind of part of final scoring with the
Right.
last 3 tiles. So let's just follow this chart.
Sure.
Right?
Yep.
So you get 2 points for each god token that you have
Unused,
left.
yeah, that's-
that are
wow,
unused.
you really
I have
got those.
4 of them.
4, so 8
So that's
points.
an additional 8 points.
Okay.
So let's go 7, 27.
Mhm.
Okay. And then, we get points for all the fish that we're next to if we
Okay.
still hold those island
Okay. So
areas,
we
those
can count-
territories.
We can count mine first, I guess. Right?
Okay.
So 5 plus 3 is 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16.
So
I believe.
16 points.
Is that correct? Yeah.
Yeah, so just go straight to 16.
16, okay.
So this is 2 plus 6 is 8 plus, is that 4?
1.
Oh, sorry, I'm not wearing my
Yeah.
glasses. Wait, so 2 plus 6 is 8 plus 1 is 9 plus 1 is 10 plus 4 is 14. And then this one?
19, yeah.
Plus 5 is 19. So 19
Very good.
points. So what is this? 25 is 27.
46, I think.
19. Let's just go
46.
16. I can't do math anymore.
Plus
So
60.
46.
46, yeah.
I was doing math so well for a second there. Okay, so after that, we're going to score our jewelry. So this is
Yes.
where you got me beat. I
This
don't
is where I
have
did
much
get
jewelry.
some. So
Can I just score mine really fast?
Yeah.
It's just 8 points.
Okay, I think I got 13 on mine. So 7 plus 5 plus 1.
7, 8. So 13?
Yeah.
So is that 16 to 16?
Yep.
That's 13. So 29?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then we're going to score our bonuses. So we already scored the task tile bonuses. Neither of us got it because we weren't able to complete 9 of them.
I only had 3 jewelry.
Which is okay. That's so hard. That's hard to do. Yeah, because you can't foresee the tasks.
Mm-hmm.
Did you get 6 jewelry?
I had 3 jewelry.
You had 3.
I didn't. You have to buy in every single round to get that one.
Oh,
so
that's
if you miss a round, that's done.
And I only had 2 pieces of jewelry, so not at all. I completed all 12, and so did you.
Yeah.
So we both get 6 points for that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I think we're 35.
So 35. Yeah. Okay. I completed all 6. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah,
all 6
via
buildings.
building. Yeah, that was.
So it's another 6 points.
Yeah, that's good.
And then I did not put out all 12 of my buildings, and I did not recruit 12 people.
Mm-hmm.
No,
I think that's the final score.
That's it.
Nice.
That is the final
166,
score.
135.
Good job. Hello, we're back, and we just finished playing a two-player game of Bora Bora. And it was quite the game. Bora Bora is pretty difficult.
It was tough, yeah. Once you got that lead, it was.
It's hard to recover.
It was hard, that was hard.
This game can be quite punishing or quite rewarding. It's like when the goings are good, they're good.
Yeah.
But when they're not good, they're bad.
Yeah, I never felt like my dice were bad dice. It just I couldn't string the right things together.
Right.
To get ahead. Yeah, it was just You played well though. Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
So, what did you think of it in terms of theme?
Theme.
Yeah, it's a good place to start.
Absent of theme, I would say, but it serves its purpose, I guess. You're putting people out into villages, and they specialize in things, and
So you're finding ways to link it together. I think I think the theme is quite pasted on.
Right.
The board is nice and pretty and colorful, but
it does look nice on the table.
I just have this weird thing about games named after places, just because I don't know how people from those places feel about it. I know I've had somebody tell me about Costa Rica, and they're from Costa Rica, and they're really unhappy about the fact that the game was so set on mosquitoes. All the things you can make the game about.
I've never played that one, so I'm not.
Ooh, we played it together. That's okay. It's a long time ago.
Not memorable.
So I didn't quite prefer the theme, and I don't really like how there's men and women that you're recruiting. It just kind of it just feels kind of strange. What about replayability?
I think there's a lot of replayability in this game. There's a lot of different strategies. You can go jewelry route, building route, kind of like what you did. The going out and the area control aspect of it, with where the fish are at the end game scoring. You can secretly kind of sneak in there and get a lot of points. People don't really recognize it, especially in a multiplayer game, more than 2 people. What's nice is the men and women tiles. All of them will come out. So if you are familiar with the game, you know that there's 12 unique tiles, but times 3. So you can kind of gauge.
You can tile count.
Kind of tile count if you're really paying attention. So that's good. And they'll never come out in the exact same combination in every single game. And then also there's a ton of those end of round scoring tiles, those green ones.
The task tiles.
Those you never know what you're going to get. It depends on turn order also, which one you have the ability to go get. So I think there's a lot of replayability. And it's a 2-player game, so it's a little more open with what you can do in 3 and 4-player games. So I haven't played a 3-player, but in a 4-player game.
Those are tough.
That is a really, really tough one.
We almost feel like maybe 4-player is kind of too much.
Yeah.
That gets really tight, and that can be very frustrating.
Yeah, if you have a bad roll in a 4-player game, you're in trouble for the round. Yeah. In a 2-player, you can make things work.
Right. Yeah. And if just one round you do poorly, that can cost you the whole game.
Sure.
It can be so crushing.
Yeah.
So we usually see eye to eye on most Euros, and this is one that we just don't. He really, really enjoys this one. I really like Stefan Feld. This is just not my favorite one of his titles.
Sure.
I think it's a good game. I think it's just way too frustrating, especially because the first time we played it was in a 4-player game, and just that dice action, where you can't place your die unless it's lower than the lowest die, can be so frustrating. And like I said, when it's bad, when you're not doing well, you're like really not doing well.
And you can see it when you're not
So
doing well.
this-
You know, yeah.
Yeah, and like in Castles of Burgundy, which is another Stefan Feld game, he adds those workers which allow you to mitigate your dice roll easier because all you have to do to earn that worker is just to discard one of your dice. Basically, you take an action to grab 2 of those.
Yeah.
It's not like that here.
So
like
they do have
here-
that little mini expansion that we mentioned briefly in the playthrough.
Yeah.
That kind of act like that, but it, even that's based on luck. You have to roll doubles in order to acquire those, and then you can use it. And let's say you roll a 5, 5, 6, and you rolled a 2 and went on a space I need. Well, I only have one of those god actions. My 5 becomes a 4. It does nothing for me in that space.
Yeah, it's not as helpful in this specific game. It helps, just not as much as you would hope. So, for me, not my favorite Feld. It's very, very frustrating, but I still think that it has really good mechanics. So if you're a Feld fan and you haven't tried it yet, I think you should definitely give it a try.
Yeah.
Anything else?
That's it. Yep.
Okay. Well, thank
Thanks.
you for watching. Bye.
Bye.